Hi everybody, this is Mahia's mama and son. So, I am a few months shy of 50, okay? I don't know about you, I cannot express enough of all these different physical therapy appointments I've had, all these muscles and injuries and strength training. So we're just gonna have fun. Nobody has time. And not even if you don't have time, we don't always have the financial means for a health club membership, and sometimes you're not getting results. And we focus and hyper focus on what is our diet, whether it's keto, whether it's this, whether it's that. I'm getting to the point in this pandemic, what we have to understand is, how do you feel? Go by how you feel. I don't know about you, but when I don't feel good, how do I feel good? One thing I have learned through everything, because I am not a fitness guru by any means, and I was pushing 200 pounds before after I had kids, so don't think just because, oh, you're a lean girl. No, I've not always been thin, and my family actually struggles with obesity. So it isn't about food and all that. I have mast cell, allergies, sensitivities, digestive disorders. I have all kinds of problems, just like some of you. And the one thing I've learned is, in order to get blood flowing and joints not to hurt so bad, physical movement. And how do you do that? You don't have to do it and do just all this extensive training. If you have an injury, obviously, or if you had a surgery, definitely check with your doctor. You don't want to move wrong. I just want this to be fun, and I have my son, who is always fun. So we're gonna put on a song in the background, and we are just gonna do a little movement to warm up, okay? All right, here we go. This is by Jordan Felice, and it's called Next to Me. Next to Me. He's talking about when we get away from God. So I don't know if you're a Christian or not, but the music, and then there's a clock. Okay, so this is real. We do have bad habits, and we get closer to going away from them when we get upset about something, right? So even if you aren't a Christian, you don't believe, that's okay. Take Next to Me. If it is your fitness or whatever. Me personally, I am a spiritual person, so if I'm falling further from what God's plan has for me, I feel it in my spirit when I'm low. So you feel that compass calling you? You know, your moral compass? I've been eating too many chips, too much salt, too many sweets. Then drink some water. Okay, buddy, let's do our part. I'm gonna see if he can get into sync with me. We're just side tapping. Okay, let's do it together. No, I wanna get your rhythm with me. No, you're not in time with me, we're going the opposite. I know you can do it. There we go. This is not strenuous. And if you have a sore foot or a broken foot, just do it with your shoulders. You could be on your little scooter. No screaming. Dad's sleeping. He works nights this week. So if you have an injury on your foot, or your broken leg, or you're on one of them little scooter things, my dear friend from church is that. So just keep your little scooter and just do it to your arms. Okay? Okay, so there's another issue we need to talk about. It's not just for us old aging people, it's for our youth. Okay? I'm sure some of you have seen this and some of you don't realize it, but we have a thing called the cell phone. They call these smartphones. I don't know how smart they are, because we're doing some really not smart things with them. This is not the correct position.
Because then you're going like, I'm getting into my phone. You get it like do this, like. Now, yes, it might like strain your arms.
Or like this.
Yeah. But at least you're not crunching your back like that.
Because how many pounds of pressure is it when I look at my phone like this? Do you remember?
0.
No. There's still pounds of pressure that's on your neck and your spine. Your head is meant to hold 10 to 12 pounds. That's what it's holding when your head is upright. How many pounds of pressure is it when I do this?
75.
I don't know about that. It might depend on the size of your head and the weight of your head, but typically around 60 pounds. So imagine why we have neck and shoulder pain. Okay, so try to hold our phones like this. As Mahia's mama's son pointed out, you gotta hold it like that. Yeah. Any other fancy tips that help you?
Well,
because you were saying something about it might do something with your muscles. It might be harder. What is that gonna do?
That's gonna hurt your arms. So that's why they make these tripods and these types of things, so that you can look at it without using your arms.
But what happens when we use our arms? What are we building?
Stamina.
And?
Muscular endurance.
So we want to build muscle. Here's the thing. He thinks
my hands are stuck to the wall.
But they're really not.
No, they are.
Well, they're supposed to be. All right, if we stand up straight and we get these little plastic bands, you can use any kind of stretchy cord. You can use a rubber band, whatever, but I'm sure that there's a place. I got these from a physical therapist, but I'm sure there's something on the internet about them. And if not, use whatever you have at home. Any kind of stretchy thing. You can get a sock and pull your sock. You want resistance, okay?
Stinky sock.
But you want to keep your arms straight. Your body has to be straight as well. You're not leaning into the wall like that. You are just straight with the wall. Your arms are straight, and then show them what you do.
1, 1, 1. 2, 2, 2.
Which is really 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. You want to have it equal on both sides. You want to do it 5 times, okay? The idea is that before you do that, though, you want to push your shoulders back, okay? So shoulders back, and it's 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, okay? Yeah. That is a good one if you're hunched over a computer all day, you're hunched over the cell phone, and you're trying to get your muscles stronger. These muscles back here, I don't know the technical terms, I think they're trapezius muscles, but there's a lot of them in there. They're, over a long period of time, you're injured, okay? I've learned a lot of this through physical therapy. I am not a physical therapist. If you really need intense physical therapy, go ahead. This is just a quick video for people that just don't have time but want some better wellness movement in your bodies. Like this one can't stop moving, which is awesome. Another thing, we use it right here on our stair post. You put them in the door, that works too. But if this is dangling by the stairs, every time I walk by the stairs, then I might do 5 or 10 reps on my way to the bathroom. About 3 times a day is what's going to start strengthening those muscles, okay? And then you can do it once or twice a day. But if it's here, then I see it and I'm going to do it. Whereas if I have to open and close the door and put it in the door, that's how they train you to do it. I don't have time for that. I need to just do it and go, because I still have this young one at home. All right, so this is where that is, and you don't want to eat it, but again, you want to push those shoulders back, pinch those shoulder blades together.
This broccoli smells weird.
It does look like broccoli. Rubber does smell weird. And then what you would do is you go down. but you keep those shoulder blades back. I'm trying to do it in there. There we go. And down and down. And you should feel it all back here and here. This is super tight on my left for whatever reason. My body mechanics, I'm doing something that is hurting this side more than this side. But you would do that 20 times. If you can only do 5 or you can only do 10, then that's what you do. 4, and I will do 5 for the sake of the video, but you should be feeling that underneath in here. You want to give it a try?
Okay.
Okay. No, up here, because you want resistance. Okay, these got to be pinched back first. Okay, you got those back? No, straight down. Straight down. But you want these arms to stay straight, so back up a little bit. Back up a little bit. Yep, these arms straight, down.
I think I'm gonna break it.
No, you're not gonna break. It can be scary. You think it's gonna break and snap. So get something that you know is not going to, but these are not gonna snap. As they get older, they get more brittle, but they're not right now.
Like they said, broccoli.
Broccoli. Broccoli is actually good, and it helps you absorb. No, is it broccoli? I think if you eat broccoli, you get iron. So vitamin C with that, and you can absorb the iron more. So broccoli is a good one. It's also got a lot of other nutrients that's very, very good for you. And it does create gas, which we learned about today.
Yeah.
Which is okay because it's not meat or cheese. So your gas, even if you do get gassy, it's not gonna smell as bad as if you were eating cheese or meat. Here's the deal. I don't have fancy stuff. We're just sitting on a little end table thing. And this same bungee cord, like I say, if you have a rubber band or something else, that's fine. But again, put your shoulders back and just pull that thing with your little thumbs. I guess they call it the hitchhiker. 1, 2, but keep your elbows in. 3, 4, 5. Okay, you get the idea. Do that 20.
Whoosh.
Okay, and that is a foam roller. But you would do that 20 times. So that is another one that's gonna help strengthen those muscles. He wants to do the foam roller thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, he wants, now that I have glasses on, I can somewhat see you. I'm sorry, I gotta keep looking over there. Anyway, he's hugging the foam roller. This is a more advanced, once your shoulders aren't in so much pain, and it really helps. But it is also very, very painful, and you're gonna see my arms shaking because I am still pretty weak in those muscles. As you see right now, I'm not using good body mechanics, and I'm crunching my head, and we get into weird positions all these days in front of our computers and everything. So we really have to strengthen those muscles or we're in trouble, because I'm having trouble swallowing, and I don't know if there's more going on. But swallowing issues can also be from what I understand, this excessive cell phone neck bending nonsense that we keep doing. So hopefully this will help some of you, like if you have a hoarse voice, reflux, all these things, because of our bad habits as we've been dealing with. And I'm almost 50, and I got this little one, and I need to take better care of myself if I want to be stuck around, and I don't want injuries, and you know, if at all possible. So I can move and do stuff on my own for as long as I can. Here is this. He's gonna bring this to me. We're gonna walk over here. Come, my little one.
This is a big top hat.
So you're gonna want to use whatever it was that you found for that, if you can find one. You need to keep your arms at 90 degrees, okay? And you wanna be like this. You don't wanna be like this. You gotta be like this, okay? But your arms, you're gonna wanna pull those out, okay? But keep your elbows in, like pulling those out, okay? Now put the ball, or put the foam roller up here, please.
Oh.
No, you know how. I gotta do the exercise, no. Okay. what you're gonna do, you're not leaning in, okay? What your job is to roll this up and down, just using from your wrist to your elbow.
Up and down.
From wrist to elbow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just right there.
So pull this out, keep elbows in, and go up and down. Up and down. If you can only do 1 or 2, that's fine. If you can do 5, that's great. 10 is the goal. You don't need to do more than that. Just these short little movements. And again, before you start, get those shoulder blades back. Okay, stand up straight, shoulder blades back. And like I said, that is more advanced. If you are not able to do that, do not worry about not being able to do that. Actually, can you run and go get me the yoga ball by the piano, please?
Okay.
Because here's what we gotta do. This is more advanced, and until you're at that point, depending on how much pain you have in your shoulders, I was really, really, really bad, okay? And there's no way I could have done that right away. I had to go and get all these other exercises and stuff first and just start with my little hitchhikers. And I was not even using the band at first, I was just using my shoulders. And yes, those are fun, but can I have this for a minute? Please, thank you. All right, this, or a smaller ball, whatever you have, until you can get that mastered, all you gotta do with this one is roll it up and step in. Okay? And you can do this on a wall. I just happen to have this pillar in my living room, which is crazy. And go up and lean in. Sometimes that's where I started, just rolling up, just rolling that thing up above my head without even stepping in was painful, like excruciating painful. So what I guess I'm trying to tell you is we all have different degrees, all have different levels. If you don't have this ball, you can use one of your kids' balls. You know, it doesn't have to be a big yoga ball. Life is busy, life is hard, and we don't have time to always run to a gym, or we don't have the funding for it in our budget to go to get a membership. And you don't need fancy workout clothes. Like I got these pants at Costco, I think for $5 or $10. And it can be in your pajamas. I have done workouts in my PJs. And it's not even a workout. You've got great benefit if you just do 5 to 10 minutes, 15-minute intervals. Just work those muscles. And if that's all you can squeeze in for a day, that's great. Like I said, I keep that other thing on my staircase, and on my way to the bathroom, I'll do a few reps if I don't have to go really bad. But if I really have to go bad, I do it on my way back out. So it just, you know, challenge yourself in any way that you possibly can. We're going to the basement because I want to show you something that I created out of some fabric that someone donated to me. I'm not a seamstress either. You want to squat down and show them how to do a push-up? You could do one right here. Push-ups are great too. And if you can't do the push-up on the floor, where do we do them? Where are you seeing Mama doing them?
And couch anywhere.
No.
No.
Yeah. There's a room over there. What's that called? Right next to this room.
Kitchen.
In the kitchen, on the counter. I don't even get down on the floor because I can't, you know, sometimes get down there. When you're standing in the kitchen waiting for something to hurry up and finish your toast in the morning.
Wait
Do
a second.
5 or 10 of those. Let's actually go there.
If I went out the right, then how did I come from the left?
I have no idea what he's talking about. Let's go see the kitchen.
All right, teleported to the kitchen.
We have teleported to the kitchen. Okay, so we have all kinds of stuff on our kitchen counter, and that's okay. You just don't want it to like be in your face. But say I'm waiting for my toast to pop out of the toaster. You get your countertop and you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many till your toast pops up. You can get a few of these in, okay? Then I like to just lean back and give my back a good stretch. Work that. And if you want, instead, if you take that yoga ball, thanks. You don't have that? Seriously, do a couple squats while you're waiting for your toast.
Toast.
Something is better than nothing. Movement, stretching. You can just do a simple stretch. Both arms out at your sides. Do your both arms out at the sides?
Are we teleporting yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Arms out at the sides. And you notice my wrists
T-pose.
are not like this, they're like that. You could do like that, but go like that. You get much more of a stretch if you bend that wrist.
Whoa,
Turn your head to the side this way. Do it with me, dude. No, that's not what you do. This way. Now bend your head to the side. That's more of a pull here. And do this. And you can put your arm back here, that's great. And just stretch. And stretch, because if you're at a computer all day, those muscles are super tight. I'm telling you, we have little pockets of time. Just make them work. And if, you just do this, you're stretching, you push down.
Are we teleporting yet?
Push down. Do it, push down. I'll tell you to pedal, but push. You see, if you tighten everything, like stretch your fingers and just push. Push slowly. You can feel that in your muscles, okay?
Push.
Shoulder rolls, whatever. While you're waiting, okay?
We're teleporting
We're
now?
going to teleport to the basement.
Okay. Gah! We did it!
We officially
Teleported, yeah.
Yeah, we teleported. Okay, so somebody donated this fabric to me. And there is something in health clubs called TRX. They're basically straps, okay? This is fabric from curtains or something. The lady gave it to me, so all I did was fold it in half, sewed it up here, sewed those two pieces together, sewed the handles, okay? You can hand stitch it, whatever, but it's strong enough. TRX is great, it's resistance training, and you can do muscle strengthening. So because of my other physical therapists, they were trying to help with the shoulder, here is some other exercises I can do. I don't know if he's been able to do them. So if you'll see, I just put them over the doorway. Wherever you got something in your house, throw it over it, okay? Some kind of beam or pole or I don't know. Basically, you use your body weight, okay? And you go straight out. You're lifting yourself up, but you're pulling your arms out to the side. And I hear, which you can't hear because now my furnace decided to kick on, and I'm so sorry about that. You've got crunching in my shoulder. You can hear it. Can you hear it? Listen for it.
I can hear it.
That's it. Now, the other is arms up. You're doing a basic curl, right?
Yeah.
This, when you run downstairs and tell yourself, I gotta do 10 reps at each before I can play video games with my kid. Something, just something every day. The other one was, if you have another place, you can do it lower and go back just like that. But anyway, here's another one because we have, let me see if I can pull that out. There. I have bad knee, okay? So to strengthen that knee, here's another one you can do. Your feet are gonna go in a little bit. One foot is gonna go up, and you're basically gonna just bend and stand up. Bend and stand up. And I'm not sure that you can really see that knee, so I'm gonna do it with my other knee. You wanna straighten that foot like this, okay? And you basically bend. I'll put my knee there. Bend, stand up. Bend, stand up. It is not anything major, but it seriously helps move your muscles just a little bit. You can try sit-ups, push-ups, whatever. Those are basic. I do have something called a Roman chair. You could seriously have your husband build something that is just at, how many degree angle is that? This angle of this thing right here. What is that angle?
That angle is about a 90 degree.
Okay, I don't think it's quite 90, but anyway, I'm gonna flip this on over here, see if it'll work. All right, let me see. That thing, right there. In physical therapy land, they call this a Roman chair. I don't know, but I've seen them at health clubs. So you could do your crunches, whatever. This is for your lower back. And again, just a couple days a week, 10 reps, 20 reps, 15 reps, 12 reps. If you can only get 5 in, go for it. But you want to cross your fingers over your chest. This one has little handles. Most of them don't, but you cross them over your chest, go down, and each vertebrae up. Okay. All right. Down. Each vertebrae up. You want to think of your vertebrae going boom, 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 boom. And if you just do a few of these in the middle, that will help strengthen these back muscles. You don't have one of these, like I said, you know, maybe your husband, or if you're handy with it, get a couple pieces of wood and build yourself a plank like that and put some foam on it and some fabric, and you got the same thing. It shouldn't be that much.
I like using portals.
All right, are you gonna teleport us out, and what should people do?
Like, subscribe, because that's the nice thing to do. I don't know.
To support the channel, right?
Yep.
Well, and to hit the what?
Like button.
No, hit what?
The bell?
Yes, why do we hit the bell?
So that you can see all our awesome new videos we make.
Right.
Like this one where we can teleport and use portals. That's fun.
And we can also do some cooking stuff or whatever, but we want to keep life simple because it's short and each day is a gift. So happy exercising any way that you can. If you have a specific exercise that you want to see how it's integrated in, please let us know. We'll try to do a video for it. He's teleporting us out.
So see ya.
Peace.